guys, welcome again to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. I am so grateful for those who viewed my intro video. I'm so thankful for those who left comments, just those who watched it and liked it and so on. And if you've not watched it, please go to the previous video. That video just introduces what this channel is going to be about. And if you're new here, my name is Zinns. Thank you for stopping by. So I had a baby 4 months ago. A little backstory, guys. So I lost about 34 kg before I had my baby, but then I got pregnant, and for a lot of reasons which I'll be revealing later in this channel, I couldn't work out at the beginning. And then when it was time to work out, look, I had just lost it. I was not ready to do that anymore. I wasn't eating very healthy. I knew I could do better. I went back to unhealthy habits and so on. But then I just couldn't care less. I was pregnant, you know. There was that excuse of I was eating for two and so on. While I was pregnant, I just said to myself, don't worry, the day the baby comes, you're going to start eating healthy. You're going to lose all of the weight. And then I gained 30 kg in my pregnancy. The last time I checked, the day I had my baby, I was 120 kg. Now when the baby came, she didn't have the very best first week. We had to go back to the hospital and she was admitted, and all of that took a toll on me, and just, you know, weight loss and the healthy living just flew out the window again. And I had issues producing breast milk also. So you see, all of this combined in the first 2 weeks just made me not to care, you know, about trying to eat healthy. All I was caring about at the time was just trying to eat enough to breastfeed my baby. So she turned 4 months a week ago, and a few days after she turned 4 months, I knew it was ready. It was time. I knew it was time for me to start the weight loss journey. I had to kickstart the whole process with jumping rope. So I decided to go into a 7-day jump rope challenge. This sounded like a great idea because I loved to jump rope. Before getting pregnant, that was my workout of choice. I would jump rope, whatever, even when I'm feeling down. It was just like therapy for me. Jumping rope was everything for me before I had my baby. So I just thought this was the best way to start. Now, you guys, I have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Part of the effect of that is that your midsection, which is my abdominal region, is just my fat area. Whenever I'm adding weight, that's where I find that I gain the most weight. I'd avoided the scale for so long, and when it was time, I decided to check my weight, and you guys, I was appalled by what I saw. I had gained so much weight, almost my maximum pregnancy weight. After taking my before photos, I was mortified, but even more motivated. It was just not a good sight. It wasn't a good sight. I just couldn't understand how I got in. I hadn't taken pictures, you know, for a long time. So when it was time to take these photos and I saw what I looked like, I knew it was time to get to work. I didn't panic so much because I know I've done this before. I can do it again. So day one started, and I was so excited to get up and begin in the morning. But once I started, I realized it was a struggle for me. My flabby tummy was all over the place. This is on it, the speed is a lot, so you may not see it right now, but it was all over the place. My mommy boobies were all over the place, and just generally I was just out of breath more times than I thought I would be. But then I knew I had to do it. 500 was something that was did I mention anyway that I'm doing 500 jump ropes every day? 500 was something I thought was very minimal, considering that before I had my baby, I would jump at least 3,000 every day. Now day 2 was a lot better. I woke up earlier. I decided to set an alarm for 6 a.m. so that I could get it done while my baby girl was still asleep. So that helped a lot. I came out before the sun was out. I just felt so good. It was stressful, of course, but it wasn't as bad as day 1. I completed the 500 jumps in under 10 minutes, which compared to day 1 was an actual success. I decided to stick with just 500 daily for the 7 days, even though I had noticed that every other person who did the exercise, or most people who had done the challenge, would start with, say, 300 and increase it by 100 every day. So by the time they are in the 7, they will be doing 1,000 skips. But I wasn't sure how my body would react to that, and I didn't want to start something I couldn't finish, so I just chose to do 500 for 7 days. Now day 2 wasn't bad at all. Day 3 now, on the other hand, I began to feel a little sore on my thighs, just a little, not something I couldn't manage, but it kind of showed me that my body was beginning to react to all the exercises. I woke up early, also got to do my workout in I think about 9 minutes and a few seconds, which was very good. Same with day 4. I did my exercise at about the same time I did in day 3. The soreness was still there, but it wasn't unmanageable. At this point, I think I should mention that my eating habit changed a little bit. Before this challenge, I honestly wasn't concerned with what I ate, but during this challenge, I chose to take it more seriously by watching what I ate. I didn't go eating too healthy and switching up on my diet drastically just so my body doesn't feel pressured. But I ate less than I would normally eat. I had a system where I would have one big meal, which I would not control the portion or anything. I just had it as it came. And then the rest of the day, I would have little other meals, just like watermelons or nuts or just anything else I could lay my hands on that wasn't so much. But because I had a big meal, it helped with my breastfeeding. I need to mention that I am still breastfeeding my child, even though not exclusively. At this point, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can go ahead and subscribe now and like this video and just share it with your friends who you think will benefit from this. You can also click on the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post a new video about my weight loss journey. Now, day 5 wasn't so bad either. It just went normally. I think almost same as day 4. I did my jump in about 7 minutes 18 seconds, which was good. I was just so impressed with how I would reduce the number of minutes I spent every day. That was the most interesting thing for me, up until day 6 when I used 15 minutes to do 400 jumps, you guys. So I didn't have a good night with baby. So when my alarm rang at 6, I just couldn't be bothered. I knew I had to finish the jump at some point. I knew I was going to have the jump at some point, but I couldn't be bothered at 6 a.m. to wake up. So when the alarm rang, like I said, I just turned it off. The implication was coming to jump rope under the sun. Bad idea, guys. Never try that. I struggled so hard. I struggled so much. I could only get in 400 jumps with a lot of struggle. At some point, my recording device went off because the temperature was too high. And then came day 7, my most energetic day of the 7 days. I did the 500 jumps in 4 minutes 52 seconds, which was amazing. My body just knew that this was the last day, and it was also as excited as my mind was. I was also so excited to get back home, get on the weighing scale and see how much I had lost, and also how many inches of my belly I had lost. I wasn't expecting the most. I actually was just praying for at least 1 inch shift on the tape and at least 2 kg loss on the scale, just to encourage me enough to know I had done something right in the last 7 days. But you guys are going to be blown away by the results. You guys, look at my happy dance. I know it's terrible, but I was just so excited to have completed 7 days and I couldn't hide my excitement. Now to the result of the day, you guys. I lost a whooping 3 kg off of my tummy, and I lost 6.3 kg. That was all the encouragement I needed to continue on this journey, and I'm so grateful I took on this challenge. And I'll encourage everybody who is interested in losing weight to take up this challenge as well. Let me know how it goes. Hit me up on Instagram at Zinns Get Fit and tell me how it went. I'll be expecting to hear from you all. Please subscribe to my channel. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.